I am not going to get through a week 1 show here without getting your 4 college football playoff teams so we can put this in YouTube cement and run it when we're both horribly wrong later.
Yeah, I have struggled with this all year, Matt, and I can't even believe I'm going to give you the 4 most predictable names in the world.
Do it. I love it.
But I'm going to, because I can't find anyone else. So I'm going with Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, and Alabama. It's very safe. It's unimaginative. It would get me laughed off the noon Sports Center, but I just gave it.
All right, so those are your sports. So to repeat, you're going 2 SEC, Georgia, Alabama, 2 Big Ten, Michigan, Ohio State. All right, I'm going to go USC, Pac-12.
Ooh.
Even though the defense left me a lot to desire against San Jose State, I think USC is loaded. I think they're going to figure it out. They're getting to the playoff. I'm going Sark in Texas.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going Sark in Texas to win the Big 12 in their final year and get to the college football playoff. I'm going LSU.
Oh, my goodness.
Out of the SEC. I think they've got enough coming back, and I believe
right now you're 0 for 3.
Georgia is just enough gettable, and I think LSU is the best team in the SEC West. And finally, I am going with the Ohio State Buckeyes because I believe of any team in the country, skill position from receiver into running back, they are loaded. If you can find a quarterback that can just distribute the ball like a point guard, I think Ohio State's the best team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on Ohio State, and even though I know what Michigan has, and
they're loaded.
You've been told enough times, but I also know who's coaching Michigan.
Yep, that's true. Well, not for the first 3 games. I mean, you could be coaching them for the first 3 games; they'd go undefeated.
But I think, I mean, there are a couple. Not to break down what we've done, but I admire what you've done. You've gone a little bit on the edge. I just couldn't do it. Sark, I want to believe in. Don't. Southern Cal, I just can't quite get over what I saw Saturday night. Even in limited, I just think that defense will crumble in November when that schedule gets brutal. And in LSU, I just don't think they'll get out of Alabama. And Matt, I appreciate you putting Georgia in, leaving Georgia out. That would be food for the masses on the Paul Finebaum Show this afternoon.
I just don't look. I'm totally banking on history here. I know they've got the schedule to set it up, but just we could go hours on this.
Yeah,
you like at some point rolling out new starters every year after going to the NFL, and now for the first time in 2 years without Stetson Bennett, that's got to catch up with you at some point.
I'll tell you another school I almost put in there was Clemson. I know everybody loves Florida State, but I'm more of a believer in them. But it is. We will both be very wrong.
Horribly wrong.
One prediction.
Horribly wrong. Like we thought Desmond Howard's playoff picks a year ago were laughable.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
ever,
actually, yeah,
there were, in the history of mankind, there will never be a worse 3 worse predictions than those.
So the next time,
the good news for Desmond, I think 2 of the 4. One got to the playoffs, and 2 of the other 3, I think, one of the other 3 had winning records. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want for your playoff predictions. Next time Paul and I speak, it'll be Sunday recapping a fun week 1 of the season as Labor Day weekend. Congratulations. We made it through the offseason. For Paul Finebaum, I am Matt Barrie. This is the Matt Barrie Show on the ESPN College Football YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.